Go ahead, Deb.
Simple Life Prepper here. I'd like to welcome everybody and thank you for viewing the channel. Today we have a guest with us. His name is Norris, and we're going to be asking him some true and false questions about fishing and boating. So stay tuned.
Let's bring him on up. What's going on, Norris?
Going on? Two old people on the couch.
Yes, that'd be us.
Oh yeah.
One crazy guy in a truck.
Oh yeah. Something like that.
I don't know.
Story of my life.
I didn't just make that.
How's the job going?
It's going pretty well.
Good.
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 We are going to do a little bit of boating and some fishing today.
Sounds like a plan. I think
Figured.
I talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, I think you're passionate about both of those things, so I got to figure out which way I had this.
He won't know the answers or the questions, Norris.
All right. Okay, I got it here. You ready? We're going to have, these are true and false questions, okay? True and false on, the topic is boating.
Okay.
So, true or false, the Greeks were the first to use the compass to maritime navigate.
True.
That is false. Gotcha.
Oh, yes.
It is actually the Chinese. The Chinese were the first to use a compass to navigate on the water.
Oh, did not know that. I have to write that one down.
I knew all these. I just,
Did not know.
it's just every last one of these I just got out of my brain and
Right. I'm pretty sure it went out of your brain into Google, and then you wrote it down.
that's right.
Do you know we didn't turn off the AC?
Oh, we didn't turn off the AC. Okay, well, hold on. Run
Hang
over
on.
there. Okay, I'll ask a question here while we're going. Debbie, did you say true or false? All right, the next question. The Royal Navy
Do we need to start over?
considers whistling on ships is superstition and is a call for strong winds.
True.
That is true. That is true.
That's
Yeah,
very true.
I would think, if you're on a ship, you got nothing better to do than to whistle. What about?
Oh my! He was whistling this morning. And I said, "I'm gonna stop it."
So it would be superstitious to whistle in front of Debbie because she'll smack me.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on to 3. A female prostitute was one of the mightiest pirates ever.
False.
Debbie, what do you guess?
I don't even want to. I don't even want to.
It's actually true.
Uh-oh.
This is crazy, right? I mean, you would think
Stop. What are we talking about?
prostitution.
I know. I know.
No. So she was a prostitute.
Right.
Somehow, she got over 1,800 ships. She must have been pretty good.
Yeah.
1,800 ships with 80,000 sailors underneath her. She was also Chinese. Her name was Qing Shi. Very, yeah. I mean, I don't know if she retired after she got her ship going or just kept on going. I don't know. All right.
I don't know either.
The next one. In a span of 200 years,
Okay.
3 ships perished on the same location and on the same date. All 3 ships had a sole survivor named Hugh Williams.
True.
Norris?
True.
How do you
Somehow I knew that. I couldn't
It's
tell you
true.
where
True.
it was. Where did it happen at?
It happened somewhere, all in the same place.
Well, I know that. Where was the place?
I don't know. I didn't write that down. I was just figuring there's no way all 3 of those things. And then, so you know what the moral of the story is, Norris?
What's that?
If there's a Hugh Williams on your ship,
Right.
don't go. Just get off.
Yeah.
I want to say it was Bermuda.
Bermuda, no, I don't know. 200 years. In a 200-year span.
So it
all
must
that.
have been.
It's on the same date, too. I don't know if I
Must
said
have
that.
been a descendant or the son, the grandfather or son.
Yeah. They're not good. Well, they're not good boaters, but they're good swimmers.
Yeah. That's good to know.
All All right, that was that one. Okay, on to the next one. Married couples, like me and Deb, that own a boat are 20% more likely to divorce over the boat.
I think
I want to say false.
Yeah, I want to say the percentage is much higher than that.
No, it's actually, Norris is correct. It's false.
Yeah.
People that boat, families, children, and the spouses, everything,
Less divorces?
are better off, and they're not arguing. They're having a great time out on a boat.
Really?
Because they're fishing, and they say that
they're not
kids
yelling at each other about...
with the parents are good because you're out there fishing together and everything.
Load the boat on the trailer. You're going too fast.
Me and her would be...
Yeah, we would be
We would
terrible.
be... You don't want to see us backing up a camper. Okay, and then my final question. This one, only Norris knows the answer to this question.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Norris, will your boat be running before the end of summer?
I want to say yes.
I got faith. I think you're going to get itchy. Go ahead.
No, I just said I found a part online, and I think it's going to be my ignition coil.
Yep.
Because I spent $12 on it on eBay, so that's the first mistake. And the second mistake is I actually read the description under it, and that coil isn't actually for my boat.
The whole time.
Yes. And so it's for a 4.0 liter, a 5 liter, and 6.3 liter. Mine's a 3.0 liter. So
yours is a 3. I knew that.
Yes. So $12. And
when did you figure that out?
It's been a couple weeks when I figured it out, but I hadn't been home to do it. I've been at my parents' house, and I just got back, and I was over, thinking around in the truck before you called to do the show. And
yeah.
And so I read up on it, actually scrolled down to the bottom, and read the description where it said.
Deb does that. I'll buy something on eBay,
and
then I'll research it. Go, crap! That's not what I need. I've done that many a times. And she goes, Mark, would you just look at it for? Or it just says I do the reviews on it, and they say this thing is crap. It might be the right thing, but it's crap. All right, Deb, take it away on it.
Okay, we're going to talk about fish now.
All right.
All right. You ready? True or false?
Hold on, wait. Stand by.
Okay.
Standing by.
We got a different hat for fishing. Oh.
Got a fishing hat.
There we go. Now you got it, man. You got it going on. Okay, so a largemouth bass seeks clear, rapid flowing water.
That is false. That is a trout.
That was what? That's a trout?
Yeah.
Yes.
Trout is.
Well, a largemouth bass, it is false. A largemouth bass likes non-flowing water.
Yes.
So you are right. You are right. True. False. Yes.
I was gonna send it to you, Norris, but there's one young kid caught a 7-pound, 1 ounce largemouth bass. With his dad. And when his dad put it on the hook, he was so excited. He went running up the hill. He was just screaming.
The fish was almost as big as him.
Yeah, it was. I mean, he's like, yeah, it was pretty impressive. All right, go ahead.
Okay. All right. These will probably be more up your alley than the ones that he asked you. Largemouth bass like protective cover such as logs, vegetation, and man-made structures like docks.
That is true.
That is true.
Yeah, fish. They usually like to go underneath the docks too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the docks, and believe it or not, they like frogs, so they like to hide under the lily pad.
Ooh. They like to eat them or play with them? They like to eat them?
Yep.
Oh, my.
There are actually lures shaped like frogs.
Oh, yeah.
When you reel them, the hind legs on the lure actually mimic a frog.
All right. I can say one thing. Don't ever take advice fishing from me.
No, Mark can't fish.
All right,
Okay. All right. The maximum. I can't speak today. I never can speak.
No, we're two old people on a couch.
The maximum record weight of a largemouth bass is 10 pounds, 10 ounces.
I'm going to say false on that one.
That is false. The largest one is 25 pounds, 1
Holy
ounces.
mother of... That's like a catfish size.
Yeah, that's almost a carp.
That's huge.
Yeah, it is. Okay, we're moving on to catfish now.
Catfish,
Okay.
all right.
Ooh, I love catfish. My
Catfish
favorite.
prefer stagnant water. That's the question. Do they prefer stagnant water? Catfish.
I'm not sure if it's stagnant water. I do know they like to feed off the bottom.
So what is your answer?
Uh,
They like to feed off the bottom?
I'm going to say false.
Okay, it is false.
They like...
Because they like both. They like
Okay.
both. So
I would say yes, because they like to be in their holes or whatever, right?
yeah.
Or is that only to spawn?
They like stagnant
Oh.
water, but they also like others call for rivers and streams with fast moving currents.
I did not know that.
So a combination of both. All right, all catfish are bottom feeders. You just said that.
True.
I would say true, but she's looking at me already like true.
True. It's false. It's false. Catfish travel wherever the food is, whether that's shuffling along the riverbed or skimming the water surface looking for frogs.
I knew that because
apparently.
we limb line.
Yes.
We limb line, and they're up towards the top. So
Yeah, but
all right.
sometimes they're
But
if
they're-
it's hot, they're way down underneath
I
in
had
the rocks.
yeah.
Yep.
They
That's
like the
true.
rocks.
We throw the jugs out there,
Mm-hmm.
and they float all over the lake, and they probably smell it and go up and get it.
Yep.
I don't know.
They just like to eat. Okay.
All right.
One of the biggest catfish ever recorded weighed in at nearly 700 pounds.
False. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with Mark on that one. I think that one's false.
You do?
Yes.
I had more faith in you, Norris, than this. I thought you'd nail all the fishing questions. I thought you'd get them all right. It is true. 700 pounds.
Really?
I know there's monsters, but
Yeah.
700.
Yeah.
That could
300 sounds more believable, but
Yeah.
not 7.
Well,
yeah.
I don't know. I
Even
got it on
200.
I
Even
got it on
200
the-
is huge. I mean, I know they noodle.
Yeah.
They usually are coming out around 100.
Yeah.
70 to 100 pounds are the records on those competitions. But 700 pounds, I would love to see that fish, Norris.
Yeah, that's a
It'd
baby
be-
shark.
It
Yeah.
is a baby shark. Might be a full-grown shark. All right.
Exactly.
That's all the questions I have.
That's all I got. You got anything else for us, Norris?
Let's see. Okay. Let me think how to word it.
Hey, you don't ask us true and false questions. No, go ahead. Yeah, go
It's
ahead.
a fishing question. And
All right.
Okay.
In the
All right.
comments,
All right.
let us know. In March, when is the best time to go fishing?
Ooh, in March.
You mean time wise, or at the beginning
Yeah,
of
just
March, or the
time
end
frame.
of?
Like what event happens that indicates it's the best time to go fishing in March?
In March.
There's a thunderstorm.
Nope. The first full moon.
Oh,
Really?
okay.
Because the
Yep.
way the magnet or the gravity.
It's usually most fish they come in the shallow waters and they start to spawn.
Yeah.
And
Well, that's what I said, Norris. They start to spawn
yeah.
Well,
and-
because of the moon.
because of the moon.
right. And the-
Yeah. All right.
Well,
Cool.
The only thing I know about is like we always had good luck with the catfish on Memorial Day weekend because they were spawning or whatever. They're just FYI. I don't know. We always had really good luck with catfish around the end of May, 1st of June.
He said
Yep.
March.
I know that's fishing. I was
Oh,
just saying
in general, yeah.
catfish, but in general,
In general.
March,
Yeah.
full moon March, pack your bags and get outside.
yes.
And go to the fishing.
And
I
it's-
I always heard that you're supposed to fish whenever the cattle are grazing.
never heard that one, but that's usually what in the evenings.
Sometimes I think they graze all the time.
I have no idea.
I think it's just an excuse to go fishing.
Yeah. Oh, they're eating. Let's
I
go.
I find that true.
'Cause they're
Because I know whenever I go fish, I prefer to go sometimes around the 5 o'clock hour. I want to be there about 4:30 to get set up, get my first few casts in, and I want to be there like actually ready to go fishing at about 5.
Are we talking evening time or morning time?
Evening,
Ooh.
definitely evening.
Okay, I was gonna say I didn't. Man, I ain't getting up that.
No, like morning fishing is fine if you know exactly where to go. And a lot of times the fish they'll cut off, stop biting at about 9 a.m. You can almost guarantee it.
All right. Well, I know. I mean, I don't know anything because but I think you're not supposed to go in the middle of the hotter in the middle of the day. They kind of don't like to eat. Is
They
that
get
true?
under the rocks. They go to the cold water in the bottom.
She's an expert.
Hey, I fished all my life.
All right. Well, that's all.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, so yeah, morning time they quit off about 9-ish. I mean, I've caught them sometime around noon, but that's usually in March when it's cooler, and during the day the sun isn't as hot. So the hotter it is, it starts to become the earlier in the morning and later in the evening they start to bite.
What about rain?
Rain, just like a human, we still eat when there's rain outside.
All
They
right.
still, yeah.
How about wind?
Wind, you always want to fish with the wind to your back, especially if you're cork fishing.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. So
drag it.
yeah.
Otherwise, you get very frustrated.
Throw it out. Get
It
it.
gets tangled up all the time
Exactly.
whenever it
You
gets
throw it
blown
out,
in.
get it set, and the wind is blowing back towards you. Then it'll get hung up in the bushes. But
That's my problem.
Mhm.
Yeah. There you go.
All right, and that's all I got. I think.
Yeah, we're trying to make them shorter segments so they're not so hard to watch.
Oh,
There's just so much you can take of old people on the couch.
Oh yeah.
About a minute,
A
and
minute.
and we don't want to piss off our 3 subscribers.
I know. Hey, we have 77.
77 subscribers. She's doing good. She's growing.
It's
Yeah.
growing.
It is.
Definitely.
Slowly but surely.
Oh yeah.
Slowly.
Well, hopefully I'll see you out on the road again here one day.
Yeah. Hopefully sooner rather than later.
Or maybe I'll just have to come out and whenever you get your boat running, after you get your boat running.
Yes. After I change out the ignition coil.
And then we'll go out and do some fishing.
I am definitely fine with that. Yeah.
All right.
We can make it happen.
Well, thanks again, Norris.
Thank
All right,
you.
no, thank you. Thanks for having me.
All right.
All right.
Talk to you later.
All right. Take care.
Bye. Well, that was a lot of fun.
That was a lot of fun.
And I learned some
Did
new
you
things
learn some
about
new
fishing.
things
Yeah.
about fishing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And-
probably everything.
And
You don't know very much
I don't
about
know
fishing.
anything about fishing.
No.
So, all right. Well,
Okay, wrap it up.
wrap
okay.
it up.
So until next time, remember, keeping it simple. It's not the same as doing nothing.